This morning in Living Healthy, February is National Heart Health Month. Now, in a normal year, heart disease kills more people than all of the cancers combined. And this year, with the pandemic raging, the critical problems associated with heart disease are taking a break. According to Dr. Tiffany Sizemore, a board-certified cardiologist who often shares her expertise on network TV. Good morning, doctor. Thanks so much for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me today.
Hey, can we first start off with, obviously, COVID-19 has affected everything throughout the year, but tell us, how has it impacted Heart Month?
So what I really want to focus on today is heart disease. And regardless of the pandemic, heart disease is still our #1 killer. And what we're seeing in communities around the country is that people are so afraid to go to the hospital, even when they're having chest pain, even when they're having shortness of breath, because they're afraid of getting COVID. But at the end of the day, you still have to seek medical attention when you're having a significant medical problem, because people are actually dying at home of heart attacks that could have completely been treated.
Now, I know I see in front of you, you've got some heart-healthy choices that people can make to add into their diet and into their normal routine. So tell us what you have.
So to start with, I like to start my day with a supplement. You know, I have my breakfast, which we're going to talk about in a second, but then I always jump into my supplements. And as a preventive cardiologist, I like to prevent heart disease. And one thing I know is that omega-3s are essential nutrients and essential supplements to help reduce the risk of heart disease and have a healthy heart. Cory krill oil, I recommend Cory krill oil as a superior omega-3. It has excellent absorption versus fish oil. It's certified, sustainably sourced. And here's the best part, it has no fishy aftertaste. A lot of my patients complain about fishy aftertaste with fish oil, and krill oil and Cory krill oil does not have a fishy aftertaste. And I do like to recommend krill oil and omega-3s to all of my patients, because 70% of Americans are actually deficient in omega-3s because we just don't eat enough fish.
Wow, and then you were talking about breakfast, and I know you've got some great breakfast stuff right in front of you as well. Great Raisin Bran.
I do. So what we know is that diets low in saturated fat and cholesterol is what's going to really help support a healthy heart. And we always want to start our day the right way, right? So we all know and love Kellogg's. For generations, it's a heart-healthy way to start your day. Kellogg's is now offering new Kellogg's Raisin Bran toasted oats and honey with real whole grain oats in each spoonful. You can start your day the right way, and it has crisp toasted oats and a touch of real honey in each bite. And I like that touch of honey because it has just a touch of sweetness that we love with Raisin Bran.
And you also have some other things, too, to add into our diet as well, some things that people may not think about even when they're making lunches for themselves or dinner for themselves as well.
That's right. So, you know, I take call. I'm a cardiologist, and I do like my wine, but the days I'm taking call, I'm not allowed to have wine. So I say I get to celebrate every day with America's favorite non-alcoholic, semi-sweet, semi-sparkling Italian wine, Stella Rosa Naturals. It's a great product because it's non-alcoholic, but still has this polyphenols that can decrease inflammation in the body, decrease blood pressure. It's also vegan and gluten-free for those patients. That's very important, too.
And because they tell you all the time, a glass of wine occasionally, obviously not overdoing it, is actually really good for you.
That's very right, and that has to do with those polyphenols that decreases the blood pressure and the inflammation. And with that, to help decrease inflammation, we like to try and decrease the amount of animal fat we're having, right? We know that following a vegan diet, which I know is really hard to do, is one of the best things for heart health. So I tell my patients at least one meal a day, try and replace with a plant-based diet. And that's what I love about Save-A-Lot. Save-A-Lot is actually an ultimate one-stop shop for all of your heart-healthy grocery needs, offering quality ingredients and value to its customers. And we actually have here, we actually have a dish that's a plant-based dish. It's chickpeas and olives and a lot of vegetables mixed together, and it's very filling, and it's actually quite delicious.
I love it.
You could go to savealot.com. They have recipes online. This exact recipe they have on their website as well.
I love the chickpeas, and also that rice cauliflower that you can steam in the bag. It's also delicious. Doctor, thanks so much for being with us today. If you would like to learn more about Heart Month, you can head on over to roadshow.com.